It is October. 3rd of October to be exact. We're up against Moerse boys. Moerse boys. I'm excited by this one. Yeah, the green grass of home is here, and we're taking on Moerse boys. I just gave them their praise for their good training, and it's been excellent. And all praise for their conduct. No bad training now, which was an issue very early on when we had problems with the captaincy and people being dropped to the under-19s and then saying, no way, man. Wasn't to be. But here we are. We're coming up against Moerse boys. They're 5th, but they're only 2 points off second and 5 points off ourselves. 3 wins, a draw, and 5 points. Would you like to have a look at that? Let's have a look. Let's have a trend. Oh, hey. There we go. Yep, so it's 3-1 on for us, 3-1 for the draw, 7-1 for Moerse boys. We're first, they're 5th. We're in really good form. Our usual tactic against the 4-2-3-1, we tend not to have a problem with that. We've lost Robin Assayas, the pulled calf muscle, for a little while, which is not good news because he is far and away the best inverted left wing back in the club. So I'm not delighted with that news. There we are. There's the team. We've got Janssen, David, Mbai, Abrahams, and Aktas. He's coming in. Herrera at halfback. Norjoks and Zitman in the central midfielders position. Norjoks has been a bit iffy. Zitman far better than that. But Vega's been good coming off the bench. But Knoll might be looking at a starting berth in the not too distant future. Vega not so good when he starts. Tends to get a bit complacent. On the right we've got Hernandez, and on the left we've got Bias. So they've swapped positions here, and they're doing rather well. Carlson gets another start. He's already off the mark in terms of goals, so we'll see how he goes today. Let's get going. And there we are. On the bench, of course, is Abadia, Opdam, Hernandez, Knoll, Vega, Nimmermeyer, who's been really, really good, and Baez. And they've got their 4-2-3-1, Rust in the attacking midfielder position, which I'm sure Herrera can deal with. It does not concern me. It's breezy, 10 degrees. As always, it's breezy. But not raining, so okay. Should be okay for us. We'd like to put it on the deck. Put it on the deck. I've paused it at 0. That's not what I want. I don't need to give a shout this early. And we'll put on key highlights. There we are. It's kick-off time. Carlson to David. Mbai. David. Zitmon. Going forward. Now to Bias. Has a go, but Van Uveren is more than up to that. It's a good early shot for us. The offside? Might well have been. Hernandez now, Herrera holding it, back to Mbai. And all the way back to Janssen. Mbai again. Herrera. Creating a 3 at the back there with the ball. Bias now with a great ball over the top. Well, how did he not score? Good, decent save there. A bit more promising than our last game in some respect, though. We did go in 0-0 at half-time and only got the 2-0 against inferior opposition, which was a bit disappointing, but there was a lot of bad attitude, let me put it that way. Lund launching it. Bias comes away, launching it now for Carlson. Can he beat his man? Oh, tackled. Launch forward. By quickly to Herrera. David. Herrera. Zipman finds Bias. He comes into the middle. They shoot. No, lays it off. And Carlson with the finish. 1-0. Bit of youth in the side. Real chance to develop because they are talented youth players. They're not just there for decoration. Great ball from Bias. Carlson takes the touch and slides it in very nicely. Very pleased with that. So Bias and Carlson and Actus and Herrera doing it. Hernandez firing it in. Yeah, just a whisker away. Bosch. Interception. Carlson holding it up. He's tackled though. Lund launching it forward, but only finds Actas. Back to Abrahams. Herrera controlling it from the centre. Quick exchanging of passes there. All the way back to Janssen. But quickly away to Mbaye. Now forward to Zipman. I've been happy with the way he's been playing. Bias, who's dangerous on the left. Must be a good move from Still called a suggestive play out there. There's an Addis. Oh, well, he must have missed it. But decent ball in there. It's just the 1-0 for all our possession. Just the 9 shots. Plenty of motivation out there. I am tempted to make the call. I will do it. I am going to demand more. Come on. Not an ideal reaction. Lund. Well, that seemed their best chance. He was off target, thankfully. Well, just 1-0, thankfully. That ball from Bias through to Carlson was a beauty, and Carlson did the job with it. But might be an idea to swap Bias and Hernandez. In fact, we'll do that now. And we'll start the second half that way. See if there's a bit more creativity. This way. Some good motivation out there. That's good. As long as it remains green, and there's an Andes. Leaving it there for Herrera. Already. Oh my word! I wish there was somebody there. That would have been 2-0. A good idea who's going to come off. Carlson. Volk with the tackle. Chance to counter. Rust. Volk. Koeman. Segers. A good header down there, and Zipman's onto it now. He's tackled, but Bias is there. Zipman again. And a great ball out there for Hernandez. Fires it in. Oh my word. Right. Time to make a couple of subs. Right, let's see how we go with this. Plenty of motivation there. Carlson's got the goal under his belt, so I'm reasonably pleased with that. It really is Neox who I'm looking to, and I'll put Vega on for him. Optarm is an option. I'm going to put him on the right. There we go. Just something different. So I'm reasonably pleased with the attitude of the players up front, but I think they've been a little bit unlucky. It's dropping down. It was 6.6. Okay, I might do something about that. Herrera. Vega. Really taking it to them there. Firing it, but that's pretty awful. Herrera looking a bit tired, but he's our best player, so I'm leaving him on. Oh, what to do? Because Bias, he's motivated. I don't like taking off motivated players. I don't. I would do something I wouldn't usually do and just make a switch for the sake of it. Bias fine, but he's only playing the 6.9, so let's just get some fresh bodies up there. Or space to run into for Bias. Opdam. Hernandez. Janssen. Herrera. Having a good game. Hernandez chipping it forward. Finds Carlson. He knocks it down for Bias. Squares it. Actas doing well there. Hernandez. Actas. And that is a goal. Carlson again. That's why I didn't take him off. There's Hernandez holding it. Back to Actas. A little pressure. And it falls for Carlson. He just has a crack on the edge of the area. He seems very capable of scoring from there. Let's put in a demand more. We'll let complacency keep creeping in. There's Hernandez. Well, that wasn't far away, but Van Oeveren has secured the ball, as they say. 2-0. 75 gone. Janssen. Hernandez. Squaring it for Herrera. Good to have that gap, though. We should be fine. And I'm under pressure, and it's Carlson again. Can he do it? He can. That's a hat-trick. Yeah, he's a dangerous player, this Carlson. I like the look of him. Real potential. We're getting in with the side early, so he could become a really good player for us. Yeah. Creates the right angle. Keeper's in the wrong spot. And finishes it. Actas. Been pleased with his performance on the left there. Herrera. Opdam. Bias. Herrera. Some solidity in there. Opdam finally releases. Bias gets into the area. Has a shot. I think we've got the corner from it. So good play. Hernandez now. Pressure in there? No. Too easy for them. Opdam just on the edge of his own area. Getting a lot of highlights now. Space now for Actas to run into. Hernandez coming into the centre of the midfield. Herrera, Opdam. Bites quickly now, Carlson. Number 4. Glad I left him on. Opdam having a good game now. Carlson is pretty dangerous from outside the area. Tell you what, that's pretty damn good. Time for some praise. I'll leave it go. Let's see how we go. Yeah, I'm going to give them some praise now. The opposition are fired up, so we'll just match them green for green. There we go. Opdam, Bias, Herrera. Been very pleased with this game. Bias, Carlson, Vega, Bias. Back there to Herrera. holding it up. Opdam is there. Great the man. Back to Herrera. Now Vega. Is he going to run at them? Yes, he was. Well, the block was made. What a save. Got the corner. Not enough pressure from the corner kick. Volker's away. And what's going to happen to Opdam here? He's okay. Not even a yellow. .26 shots to 1. 76 possession in terms of percentage. Clean sheet from Janssen. 630 minutes without conceding. 25 straight wins. 70 games unbeaten. And goals, all 4 of them from Carlson. 20 minutes, 73, 76 and 80. A good 7-minute spell there for him where he just essentially won the game. Here's our team talk. And we are home. Wonderful. Another home win. The crowd, as you can see, are going home happy from this still photograph that we always use. But let's have a look at the figures. Koewacht, 6 games, 6 wins, 29 goals, plus 18 points. It is looking good. I can't lie. Up until now, look at that. We even had a 10-0 win. Didn't tell you about that. 3-0, 3-0, 2-0. So we were dropping off a bit. Now with the 4-0, we've captured a bit more form. Which is good to see. It's good to see. 106 people got to see that. And Carlson now topping the goal tally with 5. Bias 4. And then 3 to Zitman, Vega and Hernandez. Bias 8.56 leading the way. Bias with 8 assists. Henry and Hernandez with 6. And the answer now 6 clean sheets out of 6. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Bias is 2 man of the matches. Yeah, so when are we going to come back? Well, let's find out. We'll be back. Ooh. 4 more games this month, and the next home game is the District Beker Zuid 1 4th round game against RKVV Koewacht. That should be good. I look forward to that. Let's go. Come, let's go home. There we go. So we'll be back here on the 4th of November for that District Beker Zuid 1 Cup. For the Cup. And see if we can advance in order to retain our cup that we won last season. I'll see you then. Bye.